player. Not one ball came off anywhere other than the middle of the bat, and it looked like this was going to be a defining innings in the career of. Welcome to a very special, a very happy Unlimited Cricket with Harsha. Brought to you in association with IndusInd Bank, global partners of the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup. And what joy it was to be there. One of the great T20 World Cup finals you will see. And you can see I've still got my tan through being out in the sun, hair all over the place, but I wouldn't change that for anything else because it was just simply so special to be there. And it was a great game of cricket, not just from India. You can get a bit carried away looking at it from an Indian perspective. It was a great game that South Africa, in a manner of speaking, should have won when they needed 30 of 30 with 6 wickets in hand. But we'll get to that. How did it start? It was always going to be a battle of nerves. And very early on, the young Marco Jansen, I just thought he cracked a little bit. 3 volleys. And Virat Kohli dispatched them for 3 boundaries. Not charging down, not throwing his bat at the ball, but in the Virat Kohli style that we've got to know. Through cover, through square leg, straight down, coming behind the ball in beautiful shape. This was the Virat Kohli that we've got so used to seeing. Then Rohit Sharma hits 2 fours and India are galloping away. Then the first twist. India go to 23 for 2. Rohit Sharma caught. Rishabh Pant doesn't last too long. Surya Kumar Yadav, a bit of an iffy innings, and India 34 for 3 inside the power play. And you start to think, no, not again. Not for the first time. We thought that way again as the match went along. But what we saw there was the immediate transformation of a player of such limitless ability. Suddenly, now Virat Kohli is in one-day mode. He's building an innings because he realizes India cannot lose any wicket here, and he's got to take the innings deep. He had a wonderful ally in India's man for all seasons. Quietly, Akshar Patel has been one of the big stars for India. And his aggressive instincts, his aggressive stroke play, 47 of 31 balls was absolutely critical, not just because it provided body, it provided mass to the innings, but because it allowed Virat Kohli to play that way, the way that India wanted him to play. Yeah, I know it was a slightly dozy, slightly lazy return from Akshar Patel, but sometimes we allow the end to overshadow what came before. That innings was an absolutely critical innings, as was the one from Shivam Dube that followed. Now, Shivam Dube was picked in this side to go and demolish spin, but I saw a different side to Shivam Dube. So often he came in when India had lost an extra wicket and he held his nerve. Then a couple of sixes came. And then Virat Kohli broke free in that over against Kagiso Rabada, taking India to 176. It was an interesting total, that 176. It was the highest total batting first in a T20 World Cup. But there was something Keshav Maharaj said right after the first innings. He said, batting is getting a little easier. So we thought, look, there's pressure of the final. It's an open game, but you'd rather be India at that stage. Few overs in, you want it to be India. Yes, there was that Arshdeep wicket, but what came before was a moment of absolute magic from Jasprit Bumrah. Slanting into the right-hander, swings away, pitches sort of middle, just around middle, and then goes and hits the top of off. It was the dream ball. To conjure that up on a day like this was just wow. He's bowling fantastic. I'm going to come back to him because there was a lot more to him. You'd have thought 20 for 2, there it is, India's game. And then for the next 10 overs, South Africa played fantastic T20 cricket. First, Quinton de Kock and Tristan Stubbs. We've seen a lot of Quinton de Kock, but Tristan Stubbs, mark my words, is going to be a very special player. Not one ball came off anywhere other than the middle of the bat, and it looked like this was going to be a defining innings in the career of Tristan Stubbs, but you live by the sword and you die by the sword. And he gifted India that wicket. Oh, he was batting beautifully. But you know what? Heinrich Klaasen came in. 49 of 22 balls at one stage. Some of the shots that he hit, standing where he is, just maybe wait even a little on the back foot, hitting straight, hitting over cover. Wow, Quinton de Kock coming out and playing a few shots. That game was South Africa's. Even after Quinton de Kock had got out because David Miller was batting well. 30 of 30. You'll have to win it from there. Then Rohit Sharma throws the ball back to Bumrah. And see what happens in the overs that followed. 4, 4, 2, 4, 8. 2 from Bumrah, 2 from Hardik Pandya, 1 from Arshdeep Singh. I was so happy to see Hardik Pandya do well. I think we've all been a little unkind to Hardik Pandya, but when the occasion demanded it, he said, I want to be there. That's a great quality in cricketers. Arshdeep came and bowled a magnificent over. Takes the wicket of Marco Jansen just when needed, stems the tide. At that point, when South Africa are running away with it, there is no bowler in white ball cricket at the moment who is on the same page as Jasprit Bumrah. And to have seen him grow to the limitless cricketer that we now see has been an absolute joy and privilege. And so India pulled a game out with some of the best death overs bowling that I have seen. South Africa crumbled. You feel for South Africa. They had the game there. They just needed somebody to say, I am here. I will bat till the end. And then what about that catch from Surya Kumar Yadav? Oh, under pressure to take that catch. It was just that much. Some people might say, yes, the boundary rope had got pushed back. It had. But as far as Sky was concerned, he was still inside the boundary rope. It's on such little things that matches change. What a game. India deserving champions. When you go through a tournament, unbeaten, you show what a limitless side you are. And India showed that right through this tournament. What joy, what fun to be here. Now, while all this was going on, what were you doing? This is that stage where I love to read out your predictions, and let's see the best ones that came our way. The first one is from Ankita Arya, who said India's total will be 177. Can you imagine? Almost there, a hair's breadth. Very well done, Ankita. That's just the kind of stuff we love on this YouTube channel. Now let's go on. We've got Immaneni Sitaramanjaneyalu. Okay, Sitaramanjaneyalu garu Bhavnara. What does he say? India will bat first and win. India batted first right through the semi-finals, the Super 8s, and India won. So that's a very good one from Sitaramanjaneyalu. Let's go on to our next one. And okay, what have we got here? This is from Debi Prasad Jaina. And he says, Rohit will be the first wicket in the final. Yeah, you got that right. Kohli will score 50 in the final. Well done. India will win the World Cup. This is just a prediction. I love to see Rohit stun, he says. So Devi Prasad, you got most of it right. You didn't get to see the Rohit stun. But we've seen so many in the past, so that's okay. And finally, who have we got? Shantanukar. Bumrah to take 2 wickets. Shantanu, you got the easiest of them all, but then no one else did actually put that out. You said it so. Very well done. And as we go ahead, I'd love a lot of you to keep sending your comments in too. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you enjoy being on all our YouTube channels as you continue to watch Unlimited Cricket with Harsha, brought to you in conjunction with global partners of the ICC, IndusInd Bank.